Good afternoon, everybody. I'm still here over at Moose Brook State Park. My first full day here. Actually, my only full day here because tomorrow I'm taking off again. But anyway, just shot the tour video, so it'll be the last video that I released. If you haven't seen that yet, you can see the whole tour, of the whole campground. And now I'm going to get ready to go off and do some hiking. So I got my phone out here. I'm going to bring up Gaia Maps here and decide where I'm going to go. Okay, so I know this stuff doesn't show up too well on the camera, but that's where I am right now, pretty close to the group camping area there and their loop of campsites down there. So I gotta decide where I actually want to go. And there are tons and tons of hiking trails around here. So I'm just scanning through to see if anything catches my attention that might look interesting. So, a lot of trails, I don't know where any of them actually go. There's a trail that actually swings back over here. You get the road off that way. You get the other road that goes up here. Kind of curls around. It's a long road. Very long road. I wonder where it goes. Okay. You got this area over here. I think it's got some shelters and stuff in it. That might be part of the... I don't know, what is that? It's not part of the campground, it's down here. What are those? Zephyr, an Aurora, and North Hub. Well, that might be interesting to check out. See what those are. Let's see, this trail here crosses Perkins Brook. That could be interesting to check out. Yep, that's Moose Brook over there. River Trail. Of course, something that gets me down to the Presidential Rail Trail would be good too. That would be the Hinky Trail. That could be interesting to visit. That might be a good trail to hike. And then I can get down to the Presidential Rail Trail, which can get me across that bridge over Route 16. It's a place I'd like to explore more of. And maybe follow it down and catch this other bridge, and maybe even the Gotham, yeah. Wow, Gotham. Gorham Dam Brown Company, it says. That might be interesting to explore down that way, too. Gotham would be fun to explore, too, but no, this isn't Gotham. Batman isn't going to show up anytime soon. Wow. Okay. So where do we want to go? I mean, I don't have time to hike the whole trail system, obviously. CCC Perimeter Path would be interesting to explore. Actually, that might be a good trail. That would give me a good look at the state park without too much effort. I'd really like to see what those shelters down here are, though, in North Hub area. Really curious about that. That's not part of this place, but yep, there seems to be several of these shelters down here. Well, we're going to have to explore that. Alright, so we got to explore that. And explore some of the CCC Perimeter Path. That'll give me a good hike, and I want to get down into the rail trail too. So it looks like we have a decent hike ahead of us. I did some checking on the weather forecast before I started looking this up here. It looks like the rain's not going to be here, or any rain's going to be here for a little while, so we got some time to hike. So we've got a list of places to go. I don't know if we're going to get to all of them today. That's a lot of hiking, so it depends on how long it takes me to get through all of them. But if I focus on the shelters, the perimeter path, and the trail, the Presidential Trail, that might be enough to keep me busy today. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to save the CCC Perimeter Path as last, because that's probably going to be the least interesting one, just hate to say it, but so we'll see how I feel after I get these other places done. But we're going to find out. I want to see what those shelters are. That just catches my attention. I want to see what those are. So I'm going to hike down that way, and then we're going to head over to the rail trail, check that out. See how long a walk it is to get over to that bridge that you've seen on this channel before. But then I want to go a little bit further than the bridge this time too, and explore out that way, and hope that I don't get run over by an ATV along the way. So, alright, let's go for a little adventure here. Scenic loop. Well, it's certainly something I'd like to explore, but we're on a mission right now to go find out about those shelters. So we'll have to think about that scenic loop when I get back again from this. Now I want to see where this goes. Okay, so apparently this isn't part of the state park. Hub North, unique accommodations. Oh, that's interesting. HubNorthNH.com. It should be leaving Hub North. Huh. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh, boardwalk right there. Huh. Interesting place. Which way do I go? Okay, we're just going to go across the boardwalk, which is partially made out of pallets. Interesting. Our way up here. This may be like semi-permanent tent sites. That's what I'm expecting these to be. Oh, the yurts. Wow. Okay. That I didn't expect. Oh wow. They're both. Like a whole. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Not gonna get too close there because these things may be occupied. Don't want to disturb anybody. And there are a lot of bugs in this field. I'm not hanging around here. We'll see what that sign over here on the ground says, and then I'm gonna start heading back. Yeah, there's another tent there with heat. There's actually a wood stove in that one. Okay, this must be a disc golf course. Okay, par 3. Okay, I'm out of here. These bugs are killing me. This field is loaded with all kinds of insects. I'm out of here. I don't need any ticks to bring home with me. Alright. Okay, so that answers that one. So I was expecting this place to be like hiking shelters there for people who are doing some long hikes there. They'd have like lean-tos or something, but no, it's actually yurts and big fancy tents and basically glamping tent sites that you can rent. Very interesting, similar to the tenter things. Okay, pretty cool. They must have their own parking lot someplace there, and this is the trail to access back into the state park here instead. And I'm heading back into the Moose Brook State Park, and let's see where that scenic loop goes on the map, and we'll decide what we're going to do from there. There's the sign for that. I decided I'm going to do the scenic loop instead. This leads me up to the CCC perimeter path too, so I can do both and get myself a nice little hike in while I'm here. I don't think it's going to be a very big hike, to be honest, and then we'll decide if we're going to try that other trail over to the bridge or not. The only thing that concerns me is I'm hearing a lot of ATV activity right now. Nice little bridge. I don't want to get into anybody's way if they're on an ATV, and I don't want to get run over by an ATV, so that bridge was fairly narrow, so could be a problem. We'll see. It is a multi-use trail, so hiking is definitely allowed on it. So we'll see what we feel like doing. This is probably these short trips. We don't have much time to do all the level of exploration I'd like to do in just 2 nights. finished the scenic loop and the part of the CCC perimeter trail I wanted to do anyway, so actually wasn't that far a walk, so that was pretty good. Now heading back to the campsite because the road it comes out on just comes out real close to my site, so I'm going to stop in there, use the facilities, get a drink of water, and decide what we're going to do next. So I decided I'm going to take the walk down to the rail trail. I don't know if I'm actually going to follow it yet, but I'm going to walk down there and just take a look at it, see what it looks like. Looks like there used to be a natural spring here, but they capped it off for some reason. Well, that's too bad. Natural springs are nice to have. And with this trail that's closed, makes me want to follow it. See where it goes, but oh well. Alright, continuing on here. Oops. Swimming pond is busy, I see. No wonder there's so many mosquitoes and stuff around here. Oh, there's standing water here. Yep. This is definitely not a mosquito-free campground by any means. Yeah, you see all the movement in the water from all the bugs and fish and everything else. Wow. Either that or it's raining. Could be getting a little sun shower, that's what the mole looks like. Yeah, it is, it's raining, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sun shower. This would be much nicer if it wasn't being fed by a big ugly plastic pipe here. But, oh well. So far this is a nice little trail though. Okay, so I was going to head down to the rail trail, but this caught my attention. Lost campground loop. I'm quite curious about that one. Is there like an old abandoned campground out here? That would be cool to see. It happens on these trips, you never know where you're going to end up. Alright, so according to Gaia Maps, Lost Campground Loop is just a small loop. So let's go see it. Let's do the small loop. Let's see if I can find any indication if there haven't been a campground here. Just to see what this place is. Now I'm super curious. Super curious. Will this be part of the CCC property? Is it got shut down for some reason or something like that? I'd like to know. So let's find out. Then we'll head back and do the rail trail. No, I don't see any abandoned campground artifacts. Just a lot of bugs, a lot of hungry bugs. But according to I did a quick Google search, and according to what I found, this apparently used to be the site of an abandoned CCC built campground. Obviously something that's built 80 plus years ago though has been reclaimed by nature. Hoping I might see something there, like an old bathhouse, or the remains of one anyway, and I'm sure if I dig through here I'll find some artifacts, but I'm not hanging around here. I'm getting eaten alive in this place. God. A lot of hungry bugs here, so nope, I'm heading back. Getting out of here. Finishing the loop and just getting out. But yeah, it would have been cool to see something, but nope. I've been watching as I go to find some artifacts. I couldn't even find any pictures online of anybody who found anything in this area, so. And here we are on the rail trail. Looking through here, we just got to keep an eye out for ATVs and we should be fine. Alright, so apparently I was mistaken about this trail. There's actually no ATVs allowed on it. There's non-motorized vehicles only. I don't have to worry about getting run over by an ATV on me. It's only ATVs allowed in the wintertime. They say they're allowed in winter use only with snow cover, according to this sign. So, I don't have to worry about that too much. Okay. Well, that's good. I have been hearing ATVs around the area though, so I wonder where they're riding. Oh, this is different. Like a bike repair center here. You hang your bike up on those pins there. You get all kinds of tools down there attached to wires so nobody can walk off with them. You get a pumping station here. You can even stick your bike into it, wheel into it, pump the tire up. Can't say I've ever seen anything like that before. That's pretty neat. If your bike breaks down while you're on the trail there, you actually got a spot you can stop and fix it. That's cute. Okay, I guess this is where you can start seeing ATVs. No, yeah, I guess so. Yep, this area is ATVs permitted in this zone. Okay. Well, we made it back to the bridge. Don't see any ATVs on it, so we'll make our way across it. Around, no ATVs. Excellent, alright. Back on the bridge. We made it. Train tracks. Route 16. A fun place to visit. Okay. Not surprisingly, the Androscoggin River is flowing very nicely. Those are some old telephone poles, not the high tension lines, but the telephone poles down here in the bush here. They're obviously leftovers from when this was actually an active railroad line. Probably old telegraph lines even. It's pretty impressive to see those still standing. Okay, we made it to the other bridge. Steep banks, swift currents, keep away. No fishing, no boating, no swimming. Well, I guess I can't carry my kayak all the way down here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, very cool. Nice little area here. Yeah, made it to the other bridge. It's the destination I wanted to make it to, and now I gotta make it all the way back to my campsite though. There's a little waterfall over there. Oh, that's neat. Little area here. Yeah, this whole area definitely needs some exploring around here, so something to do in the future here. But right now I'm getting tired, I'm getting hungry. It's almost 5 o'clock. I want to go back and start making dinner. So let's work our way back. We got a ways to go yet. A long ways to go. So again, where does this go? Maybe we can get a view of the power station. Maybe this will get me there without going on a big loop hike. Seems to be part of the trail system. Dodge a few puddles, but otherwise shouldn't be too bad. Let's see where it takes me. There you go, I found it. I got there. That's the part I wanted to see, and I didn't have to go on a big loop-de-loop. Now I can work my way back. So hot, I wish I could go in that water right now. Anyway, that was a fun thing to find. I probably got about an hour to go to get back to the campsite here. Got several miles I got to cover here, so I think I'm just going to focus on getting back now. That was a fun hike though. Well worth it. Got to see someplace different, so that was good. We're going to work my way back, rest for a few minutes, and then it's time to start making some dinner. I could see myself owning an ATV at some point. At some point. I got a lot of work to do on the van before it's going to be ready to start pulling along ATVs for adventures. But I don't know, it would be kind of fun to have. Everything on board and ready to go. Set up a trailer to pull up behind me. Yeah, I can see myself doing stuff like that. Oh, I'm back, and I'm tired. We just hiked about 7.5 miles altogether here. That was a fun adventure though. Too hot. I can now wait till the cooler months to come along. I'm not a fan of this heat at all. But anyway, alright, we're going to rest for a bit here and see about making some dinner here, but that'll be in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this adventure today. In the meantime, remember, shoot bugs and slow down and enjoy life. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you guys later.